Here we are right now, guys, inside of Dead Rails. This is going to be a full guide here in the game. Watch up until the end and you guys will know exactly what to do. So once you guys have went ahead and loaded in, it is going to say drag the gold bar to the table and sell it. So what you guys need to do is pick, click and hold the gold bar and put it on here. That'll then go in and give you guys 50 cash for completely free, as you guys can see there. Now that we've went ahead and done that, we need to buy coal for the general store. Essentially, guys, the general stores over here, this is kind of similar to a Dusty Trip. Our goal is just to get as far as we possibly can, but there's going to be things that's going to try and kill us while we're on the way there. So yeah, guys, you can purchase coal here for 20 each. Now, this is going to be used as fuel for the thing. So maybe buy 2 of these, guys, just to help you keep going. And all we need to do, guys, with this coal is simply come straightforwards, guys, through here. We're just going to jump up and then put it in the fire, and as you can see, guys, our fuel bar here is going to go up. Over there's the time, and over here is distance. Now there is going to be zombies in the map, guys. Now these zombies will spawn inside of buildings, but inside of buildings there's also loot that you guys can obtain as well. But also, guys, zombies spawn in the nighttime. When it does get to nighttime, I'll tell you guys what to do in that scenario. So now that you've went ahead and fueled up your train, you guys can hold W to go faster. Now, guys, as we hold W, as you can see, our distance is starting to rise. Now, you can also go ahead and increase the speed of your train. If you guys want to do that, then I've got videos on the channel, which I'm going to be showing you guys how to do that with. But as you can see, guys, we've got some zombies over here. So whenever you guys stop, well, there is some zombies, guys. Now, watch out. These zombies can, of course, climb up the train and stuff. It is now nighttime, and it's actually a blood moon as well, guys, which is kind of crazy. So when blood moons occur, blood moons are random events. When blood moons occur, guys, they will go ahead and spawn vampires. By the way, guys, whenever you kill a zombie, you can go ahead and hold him up and put him in the fuel tank thing over here, because zombies can be used as fuel, which is kind of cool. But yeah, guys, I do not recommend you to stop during nighttime. I've went ahead and done this, guys, just because we're going to stop at this first building over here. So you guys are going to have a sack and also a hammer. So let's quickly get our hammer out. So this is the first building over here. Now, sometimes in these buildings, there's going to be zombies. As you can see, there's a zombie just over there. Now, sometimes these zombies are going to poke their hands out the side of the building. So you can kind of kill them while not going in the building, making it a bit safer. Now, inside of these buildings is going to be different items. Now, whenever you guys hover over these items, it's going to say junk, valuable. This is fuel that we can also go in and use as well. I don't know what spawned there, guys. It's pitch black here, but as you can see, there's the vampires that I was talking about. So whenever you guys find a valuable item, I recommend to keep it and put it on your train. Let me quickly jump into a server that isn't going to be at nighttime, because I was AFK here for a little while. Don't worry, it's not going to turn nighttime as fast as it did for me. So I'll meet you guys back once I'm in a new server when it's daytime. So guys, as you see, whenever you spawn back in, you do go back to the start. Now, a little tip over here is that if you guys want to, instead of buying 2 coal at the start, come here, guys, into the gunsmith, and you guys can indeed buy this revolver for 35 cash, giving you a gun straight away, which is actually really, really useful. Click on E to pick up the gun and store it in your inventory, guys. Let's try and pick that up. As you can see, hover over it, click E, and also, guys, you're going to want to buy some revolver ammo. Okay, let's also collect that up. So now, guys, you got a revolver with ammo, which is super, super useful. So pretty much, guys, I recommend doing that instead of buying the coal, because buying 2 coal, because as you can see, guys, we can now buy another coal there for a little bit of money, and now that's going to give us a great start, guys. So instead of having to hit the zombies with your axe, you guys can use a gun instead. Now, there's different types of guns that you guys can also get in the game. You guys can find these guns for sale at the gunsmith, which appears at the start of the game. There's also one at 10,000. There's one at different distances, guys. You'll find these areas as you go down into the map. But yeah, you guys can go and get guns from looting or purchasing them from the gunsmith. Now, guys, as you go down, as you can see, the buildings are going to be randomly generated. So here's another building on the left here, guys. Let's just quickly slow this down. And as you can see, because we have a revolver, it's going to be a lot easier to kill these zombies. Now, I wouldn't recommend just using this for the sake of it, because you guys can you kind of want to save up your ammo and stuff. Aim for headshots. Headshots are going to do a little bit more damage, but as you can see here, guys, the revolver isn't really the best thing at all. But this is what I was talking about earlier, guys. So if your axe and stuff, you can go in and hit the zombies here. As you can see, we went ahead and killed one while you guys are standing outside of the building, because instead of going inside where the zombies are going to kill you and stuff, you guys can just do it here and hit them and instead be a bit safer when doing this, which is awesome. So let me quickly show you guys all about the loot. By the way, guys, if you do have low health like I do in the top right, you guys can wait for a little while and that health will regen. So make sure you keep that in mind. And I do recommend every single time you guys find a zombie to go and put it in the fuel tank, because of the fact that if you guys run out of fuel and you're not anywhere near a building, you're kind of stranded. So just keep that in mind. But as you can see, guys, we've went ahead and cleared out these zombies. And again, here's a valuable item. So guys, you're going to want to keep this valuable item. In order to store a valuable item, guys, you can either click and drag it and put it on your train, or you guys can hold out this sack and you guys can click on E and that will, F, and that will store the item in the sack. And if you guys want to unstore it, click on F again. So yeah, guys, the sack is a great way just to store a few of these items. And again, guys, we can go and store these chairs and stuff. As you can see, there's fuel. We can also store zombies as well, guys. So instead of having to go ahead and drag them and go back and forwards, guys, just go ahead and use your sack to store a maximum of 10 items in. Now, you guys can actually increase this limit if you guys purchase the Game Pass. So yeah, guys, let's quickly uninstall these. And as you can see, guys, by uninstalling these items, it will put out the items in the same order in which you guys put them in, and then all we need to do now is just put them all straight here into the fuel area, instead of having to go back and forwards about 10 times, which we otherwise would have had to do. So that is super useful. Now remember, guys, I did talk about them vampires early on. You guys can go ahead and save the vampires and put them in the sheriff's office whenever you guys go to about 10,000 meters, and you guys can sell them vampires. They will go ahead and give you guys a lot of money for selling them, and again, you guys can store them in things such as the sack. Now, guys, as you can see, there's another building over there. I recommend looting every single building possible in the daytime, but of course, when it gets to nighttime, do not do that, because in nighttime, what will happen is that pretty much zombies will spawn in randomly, and whenever these zombies do spawn in, it's just going to make it a lot harder to survive. So just keep that in mind, guys. Let me quickly loot up some buildings. I'll meet you guys back at the next important stage. By the way, guys, if you do get a saddle, you guys can go ahead and equip this to horses if they're not dead and ride them. You guys will find saddles as random loot in these buildings and stuff, which is really cool. So as you can see, guys, it's now turning nighttime. Now, because during the daytime we did go ahead and loot up a lot of things, get a lot of fuel and stuff, we are kind of okay not to stop during nighttime here. That is why you guys want to do all the looting during the day. So nighttime, you can just keep on riding your train, because if we can even get up here, what is going on? Right, that's just broken. But yeah, guys, in nighttime, the zombies are going to spawn out of nowhere and start killing you. So guys, for that reason, do not stop your train during nighttime and keep on going straight forwards, guys. So at 10,000 meters, we're going to get to our first checkpoint thing, and I guess I'll meet you guys back once I'm there. Now, there is going to be these stores and stuff that are kind of at the side of the road. Not gonna lie, probably messed up here, guys. Let's just keep on going, and I'll meet you guys back at the next important thing. So yeah, guys, as you can kind of see behind me, there's a horde of zombies. I'm trying to show you, there's things with red eyes that it's really hard to see because this game's glitching out and stuff. You can't really look behind, it just glitches. But yeah, guys, nighttime, it gets super dangerous. Ensure that you guys do not need to stop for nighttime at all. Even though my fuel was kind of full, I'll tell you what, this camera thing in this game is atrocious. Even though my fuel was nearly full when I started this, it is going down quite fast, which is why you guys are probably going to want to source some stuff in your bag as well, so you guys can quickly refuel up without having to stop for too long, as of course, if you do stop for too long, the zombies are going to come after you really fast. So yeah, guys, we're nearly at 10,000 meters, and as you can see, there's also bigger cities and stuff on the side that you guys can find. It's a shame that it's nighttime, but in those areas, you're just going to find more zombies and stuff. As you can see, there's more stuff over there. Now, some of these buildings are functional where you guys can actually buy things from them as well, but as you can see, guys, it is finally turning daytime, so it's a bit safer now. These zombies aren't going to spawn out of nowhere, but we're nearly at 10,000 meters where our first checkpoint is going to be, and there's going to be checkpoints, I think, every 10,000 meters, guys. It's right here. It's literally what it looked like it spawned. Now, at these checkpoints, guys, we're going to be able to do some stuff, which is why I wanted to wait until we get here. So, guys, here we are. And by the way, the fuel's just ended, so that's kind of just lasted us a great amount of time there, guys. So pretty much now that you are here at these checkpoints, you guys can of course do all the buying and selling that you guys did earlier. This is pretty much the same thing that we are at when we started the game, guys, but a few things that you guys can do here differently. So remember, general store, you guys can buy coal and stuff. Doctor, you guys can buy like bandages and stuff to help heal. Gunsmith, again, guns. Trading poster, remember, so we got place items here to sell. Place items here to sell. Remember, guys, so what we can do is we can go ahead and unstore these. Let me just quickly boom do this, guys. So let's uninstall everything, and as you can see, we've got a valuable item here, so all we're going to do is click and hold and put that there. And as you can see, guys, that went ahead and gave us 5 cash. Now I don't think we can sell corpses, unfortunately. And by the way, guys, remember, we got a junk item here. I don't know if we can sell junk either. We can, and that gave me 5 cash. Okay, even though it said valuable, it's still, for some strange reason, showing up as junk. Now, another thing as well is the sheriff's office. If you guys get any special corpses, I don't know if we can sell zombies, guys, but if we can put them in here, we can go ahead and claim bounty, guys. So you need to place outlaws here, just like you would with with the zombie. Just imagine this is an outlaw, and we could place that there, and we claim bounty for doing so. And you guys can, of course, stock up on other stuff, and it'll just keep on going on until you guys can get the end, pretty much, guys. I don't think there is an end. I think it's just infinite. But yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for the video here. Like and subscribe for more.